What is going on, my party people? Guys, it's Venom 2 million. We got some stuff to be talking about today. There's a lot of things going on with this creative control in Sony. Well, it's time for us to take a look. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because a lot of people are kind of confused. And a lot of people are also worried in regarding to Spider-Man because Sony still has creative control. I'm going to read a comment that was left on my last video by Stop Motion Dude 221. This is what he says. He says, I think everyone's overthinking it. As far as I know, Sony still owns the rights to Spider-Man. Just Marvel will have the rights to use him in films as well. So what I'm getting at is, Sony will continue making The Amazing Spider-Man, while Marvel will have the ability to cross over Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And then all of a sudden he says, either that or I have false sources. You have sources now. Oh, okay. All right. So you have sources. Okay, now this is what's going on. People are saying Sony still has creative control. The movies are still going to be like they were before because Sony still has creative control. And I think you guys are a little bit wrong. First off, he said they're going to continue to make Spider-Man. No, they're not doing that. They say in the press release that there will be a new Spider-Man. Stop motion. Your sources are wrong. Sorry. I don't mean to offend you or, make you a little angry, but your sources are wrong if you think they're going to continue The Amazing Spider-Man. They could, but they're not, because they say in the press release that they're going to start with a new Spider-Man. Now I'm going to read something from the press release. Now it does say Sony Pictures will continue to finance, distribute, own, and have final creative control of the Spider-Man films. It does say that. But then if we go down to when Kevin Feige is speaking, listen to this and tell me what this says. He says that I am thrilled to team with my friends at Sony Pictures along with Amy Pascal to produce the next Spider-Man movie. He then says Amy has been deeply involved in the realization of film of one of the world's most beloved characters. Marvel's involvement will hopefully deliver the creative continuity and authenticity that fans demand from the MCU. What does that mean? That means that Marvel will be involved in the creation of these films. He says that Marvel's involvement will hopefully deliver the creative continuity and authenticity that fans demand from the MCU. Basically saying, yeah, us at Marvel, we're going to be up in there. We're going to be making sure everything is right. All right. So by people getting upset at the fact that Sony has creative control, let me tell you what that means. That means Sony still owns Spider-Man, but Marvel now is going to be the big brother, the father, looking, maybe you shouldn't do that. Sony's going to be like, okay, Marvel's going to have the outline of what this is the points that we're doing in this Marvel universe. This is what we're doing. This is what you can do. This is what you should do. Go ahead and do it. Sony's going to be like, okay, we will do that. That's what it's going to be. It says right here, it says Marvel's involvement will hopefully deliver the creative continuity and authenticity that fans demand from the MCU. They are going to be there to make sure that the films are doing what they're supposed to be doing, to make sure that the films are hitting the points that they need to be hitting, and to make sure that the films are connecting correctly to the previous Marvel films and to the ones in the future. That is what Marvel is doing. They are going to have control. They are going to be the ones that are making sure that Sony's doing what they need to be doing. Sony's going to be the ones doing it, but Marvel's going to be the ones telling them what to do. You get what I'm saying? And there's also going to be back and forth. It's going to be a collaboration. Sony's going to say, well, can we do this? Marvel's going to be like, yeah, you can, or no, you can't. Stuff like that. That's what this deal is. And Sony will make all profits from all of their Spider-Man films. But they will not make profits whenever Spider-Man appears in a Marvel film. It will only be a one-way thing. So Sony owns Spider-Man, meaning they will make money from the Spider-Man films. And Spider-Man will also be able to appear in the Marvel films, but Sony will not make a profit. That's what the deal is. This character can be used both ways. And the Spider-Man films will connect to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You get what I'm saying? You guys feeling it? You understand it? Sony having creative control is not really a bad thing because Sony owns the character. All that matters is that Marvel is going to be able to have control over the character and the direction that the films go in. You guys feeling me? You're picking up what I'm laying down? You are? I hope so. Also, don't be upset that if Sony has creative control. Sony's not a person. Sony's a company. The reason why the Spider-Man films may not have been the most favorable to you isn't because of the company. It's because of the people that were making these movies within the company. So don't get upset just because a company is doing something. It's a company. It's not a person. That's where you got that a little bit, I feel like it's a little bit construed in everyone's minds. But yes, that's it. That's really it. That's basically the gist of the creative control thing. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys relieved now, or are you kind of still on the fence? What do you guys think? Do you just want Marvel to own it? Just Sony be completely gone? Let's have the conversation down there. Let me know down there. I'm going to be down there. I'm going to be commenting, going to be reading, going to be listening. I'm going to be talking down there. Share this video around with all of your friends for those that don't understand what this creative control thing means, because people don't really understand. And, I feel like there should be a little bit more information regarding that. And people aren't reading the actual press release on Marvel.com. If you want to read it yourself, check the description, because it's down there. It's going to be down there, the whole press release by Marvel. So, yeah. As always, thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button if you like the video. Hit the dislike if you don't. Subscribe if you're new. Share this video around with all of your friends. I've been to me and saying, peace. I'm going. Peace. What the heck am I doing? Peace, guys.
Venom 2 million.